Before I get to the video, this video is sponsored by me. I've been creating a range of Vita and PS4 and PS5 video game manuals. I'm someone that really misses the manuals that we used to get when we had video games back in the 80s and 90s. And so I decided to create a range of manuals myself for some of the biggest games on the Vita. Series 3 of my manuals is available now for pre-order from my website, toooldforgaming.com. The link will be in the description. And this series features manuals for Freedom Wars, Soul Sacrifice, Odin Sphere, Darkest Dungeon, and Final Fantasy X and X2. Check them out in the link in the description. Hi everyone, so today I'm playing a game called Floating Cloud God Saves the Pilgrims. This was actually a PSP game that came out ages ago. It was a PSP Mini. Now on the PSP it was a fun game, but it was kind of limited by the fact that it only had one analog stick. And so I remember the controls being a little bit awkward. And so when it came out for Vita, I thought, oh yeah, let's grab it and play it again. Because I really like the graphics, these kind of colorful graphics. The premise is really kind of silly and crazy, but just fun. But I really kind of like this, like the way this works. And so you need to guide your 9 pilgrims and try to get them to the end of the level, protecting them from all these demons about. Now, what's good on the Vita version is that you can use the right analog stick to actually control how you're shooting, which is much better than the PSP version, where it was always a little bit awkward in terms of being able to control the direction of firing. Because so if I play without the right analog stick, you can press X to shoot, but the direction you shoot in is kind of it's basically based on where you last pressed the analog stick, kind of up or down or left or up or down or just central. And so what can be tricky there is you might be moving backwards and trying to move kind of downwards backwards, but then you're going to end up shooting downwards as well, which you may not necessarily want to do. So it was a little bit awkward, but now being able to play on the Vita with 2 analog sticks makes it much better. You can also shoot downwards, which I'll show you onto the next level. So the game is much easier and plays much better when you're playing on the Vita. And you need to collect your pilgrim's hearts, which give you kind of strength and make you more powerful, and give you more kind of ability to just kill these bad guys. So you're better equipped to kind of kill bad guys. And if you wait and let your hearts grow, let the pilgrim's hearts grow, then you get kind of a bigger boost from them. But the main aim is here just to... Oh no, I'm going to lose one. You got to protect your pilgrims. I've just lost 2 of them, unfortunately. I don't know if... I can't remember if you can die yourself. You might not be killable. I think it's just the pilgrims that die, not the actual... not the god. But I'm down to 1 pilgrim, which is not a great start, to be honest. So that's... But so when you get hit, you lose your kind of you lose your power. So when you collect hearts, you get a kind of a more powerful. Oh no, it came back. I think I've just lost. Haven't I? Yeah, pilgrims died. Let me try that again. So yeah, when you collect hearts, you get kind of a more powerful gun. Like right now, I've got kind of the more powerful sort of cloud gun or whatever it would be called. But if I take damage, then I go back to kind of just shooting kind of regular clouds. Try and kill these things. There we go. So I need to shoot downwards on those ones. No, I'm going to lose them. I'm going to lose them again. Okay, I think I lost a couple there. I think this is actually a pretty fun 2D shoot 'em up. You do need to kind of get used to the physics of the game as well, because so when you shoot there is recoil, so you do end up kind of like moving. No. Yes, I was lucky. You do end up. He's going to come back. You do end up moving backwards. So you shoot and then you kind of get pushed backwards, or if you're shooting downwards, you get pushed upwards. So you got to kind of deal with that as well, and try and make sure you're planning your moves properly, because you do need to kind of adjust your positioning when it comes to those to how you're shooting as well. So let's see, I've already lost probably about 4 or 5 of these guys, which is annoying. decent bullets, so hopefully... Let's save these ones. You can see when the hearts get bigger, you get kind of a bigger boost from them. No, leave him alone. There we go. These rolling enemies are quite annoying. You have to shoot them with the normal kind of bullet and then shoot the downward bullet on them. Yay, I've got them there. So how many have I rescued? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9. Not too bad. So guys, that's a quick look at Floating Cloud God Saves the Pilgrims. I think it's a fun game. It's pretty cheap. It's very quite simple, but just a fun little kind of shoot 'em up if that's what you're interested in. Let me know, guys. Have you played Floating Cloud God Saves the Pilgrims on the Vita or on the PSP, and what do you think of it? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.